So here we are. These are the only ingredients that I'm going to be using to make this sofrito. I have a bag of cilantro, a bag of peeled garlic, 1 green pepper, 1 red pepper, 1 onion, and of course the star of the show, the Nutribullet. So we're going to start dicing these up, and with that being said, let's get started. Okay guys, welcome to my channel. We are now going to start dicing up the vegetables. Here I have 2 green peppers. You can get a large one if you want, but I got 2 small ones. You got the red pepper. Then I have an onion. And I have, of course, a nice bunch of cilantro. And I have a bag of peeled garlic. And we're going to be using the Nutribullet. You can use a food processor if you have one, but for the purpose of this quick and easy video, we're going to be using the Nutribullet. So we're going to start cutting these up. Make sure that they're washed. I had previously washed them already, but make sure you wash them up. And now we're going to start cutting them up, cut the tip off. I like to get rid of the inside rooted seed that's in there. You can just twist it up and get rid of it. Get rid of all the seeds. Make sure that it's all cleaned out in there. Gotta tap it up a little bit. Okay. Then I like to keep that little tip because that's some good pepper there. And we're gonna start slicing them up. And if you notice, it has that white, like those white little veiny things in the middle. I like to get rid of those things. A lot of people like to keep them, but I like to get rid of them. So carefully, you gotta like slice them off. Be careful when you do that. You don't want to cut yourself. Alright, so we're gonna start dicing them up pretty soon. So I don't want you to wait around while I do this, so I'm gonna speed the process up a little bit. Alright, so we got rid of the green pepper. Now we're going to do the red pepper. You're going to cut it up the same way. And get rid of the inside. For some reason, the red pepper always has more seeds than the green. I don't know why, but it normally has more. Just twist it off and get rid of it. Tap it up so that you can get rid of all the seeds. Peel the inside off. And again, I like to keep that little top because there's some good red pepper in there. You can dice up. So again, we're gonna do the same process and speed it up a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna start peeling the onion. I like to get rid of the tips in the end. Cut those off. Then I like to give it a little slice in the middle. Gives me a little better way of getting rid of the skin. There we go. So now we're gonna start dicing it up just like we did with the peppers. All right, now that that's done, get rid of that. Let me get some, I need some paper towels. I use a lot of paper towels when I cook, so I gotta make sure I have paper towels. I'm gonna dice up those little top caps that I had peeled off before, because they still got little pieces of peppers in there. But I realized I like to have an even amount of the green, red, and peppers and the onions. So I realized I didn't have enough green peppers, so I'm gonna cut up the other one that I got. Like I said, you can get a large green pepper or 2 small ones. I thought one would be enough, but I realized that I needed more, so I'm cutting up the second one, because like I said, I like to have an even amount of all 3 things. All right, so now that that's done, I like to do one thing. I kind of like to separate them into 3 different piles. I mean, that's me. You don't have to, but I'm kind of anal like that. So I like to divide them into 3 piles of green peppers, red peppers, and onions. That's just me. I don't know why, but it's just me. All right, so now that we're done splitting them up into 3 piles, we're gonna take the Nutribullet. I like to use this size of the canister, but hold on for 1 second. Forgot the garlic. So we're gonna do the same thing with the garlic. We're gonna rip the bag open, and we're gonna get a evenly amount of a handful for each pile. And some of them come like some of them are messed up, so you just got to get rid of those. And we put some on that pile, put a handful on the other pile, get rid of the ugly ones. And we pour the rest. Like I said, you get like a handful size, like that size. Okay, so that's done. Now, one thing you can do is you could either get a bag of peeled garlic, or you can buy the regular garlic and just peel them yourselves. So we're gonna start filling up the cup with each pile. So we're gonna keep filling the cup up like so. Each pile goes into the cup, and of course we got to put the cilantro. So we're going to grab a handful of cilantro, and we're going to bend the stems up a little bit, bend them in half so that they can fit in there. Let's just stuff it in there. And there we go. See, once it's all stuffed in there, you got the cilantro, and then you got the rest of the vegetables. We're going to close it up. Put it in the Nutribullet, shake it up, and start blending. Now, to make sure that it mixed well, I like to take it out, tap it, shake it up. Oh, it smells good. It smells like good sofrito. And once we fill it up more with that pile, we're gonna put some more cilantro in there too. Get it a little bit on your hand. Not as much as before, because you want to save like the rest for the other piles. But put it in there, stuff it in there. Cover it up. And if you want, you can add some oil. I like to put a little bit of oil. Sometimes I don't use no oil at all, but if you want. It's all everybody's preference. If you want to put some oil, you can, but I rarely put oil. It comes out good. Again, I like to shake it up, tap it, loosen it all up, give it a good shake, and take it out, take the cap off. And again, I always like to smell it. Oh, that's good. That smells good. It's nice and green. So we're gonna put it back. Make sure it gets a good... Okay, so now we're gonna prepare to put it in a bowl. Where's my bowl? Oh, there it is. Okay, great. We're gonna start pouring it in the bowl. And once we empty the little cup out, we're gonna fill it up with some more and start blending some more. So now that you have the idea of mixing all this stuff, so we're gonna take all the rest of this and speed up the process. Another reason why I make 3 piles is because of the size of the Nutribullet. I mean, I have a large food processor which I could have used and filled it up with everything in one shot and made it faster, but keep in mind I'm not sponsored by Nutribullet in any way, but for the purpose of this video I wanted to show you guys that you can make sofrito in the Nutribullet. So now that all the mixing is done, I'm gonna grab me a mason jar that I like to keep in the fridge. And I'm gonna grab me a ladle, I think that's what you call this, a ladle, and start pouring some into the mason jar because that's what I'm gonna put in the refrigerator for whenever I need it. And the rest I'm going to freeze in little snack bags, little Ziploc bags, put them in the freezer for whenever I need them. Clean this up a little bit, make it a good mix, shake it up. There we go. That's gonna go in the fridge, so whenever I do some good cooking, I can just take a couple of tablespoons. Oh, that smells good. That smells good. Give you a closer look as to how this looks. Let me try to get the right angle. There it is. Look how nice and green that is. You could only smell it. It smells so good. So there you go. This is my quick, easy, and simple sofrito, Puerto Rican style. So using the Nutribullet. So thank you for watching. Until next time.